Hello, once again, you're tuned to the station that broadcasts the news, information, ideals, thoughts, concept, ideologies, philosophies from your one and only Nubian King. Want to welcome everybody today, tonight, this evening, this afternoon, no matter where you're tuning in from different parts of the world. I wanted to go over just some basic points right quick because it's some thoughts that I've had that I wanted to share with you about what's taking place that we're seeing going all over the world. Just wow, the world, planet Earth, man. You know, I'm showing you this picture from space because what I want to say to you is that the things that's taking place upon planet Earth today is so incredibly out of space that the thought is we may very well have already been invaded on this planet from another intellect from outer space. Because some of the things that you see taking place is just absolutely not of this world, not from this planet, because it seems like there is a direct attack on mankind, human people, us on this planet. You know the things that's taking place. I don't have to go into details. You very well see it. Now, you could be one of those individuals that feel like, well, they wouldn't do that, or why would they say that? You know, that could be your position. Nevertheless, when the bad thing happened to you and it befalls your family, now it's a real problem. What I would like to do is to cause you to think and consider what would be really good for you to do and what may not be good for you to do based upon the information that you have. Now, you can't always just look at things one-sided because just like if you look at a coin has what? Two sides. If you listen to just one side of the story, you may not be getting the full picture that's actually there. And that's going to be a problem. You understand? So you should look at another side also. Meaning that the basic understanding of just information and getting a story about something that's taking place. The basic understanding is that it's always two sides to every story. You see, what you could be hearing from one side, it may not just be all the truth. Okay, it could be a situation where whoever's telling you this information could be hiding something, leaving something out, and straight up keeping the truth from you, or their other side that would put you in a better position to make a decision as to what you should do. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm showing you all of these different, pictures from space is because if you take time and look at what's taking place on planet Earth. But now I don't want you to take a close look from a close position. I'm going to need you to step back a little bit. Okay, because when you're so close, you're only going to see a certain amount. But when you back up, you can see more. All right. And that'll give you a bigger view and you'll get to see more. Okay. So if you step back a little bit and just kind of calm down and look, something will begin to reveal itself to you that, hey, it's more to this story than what they're saying. Because what they're saying and what is actually happening is two different stories. And being that that's true, that should put you in a position where you would want to do a bit more research to understand exactly who may very well be behind this. Could it be that we have already been inhabited by people from another world? And that goes into, what they have determined what those individuals should look like. And I'm not even going to use that one word that when you say that word, it puts you in the realm of outer space, but also the powers that be have given that particular word an image of what it should look like. It could be just like this brother sitting in a spaceship, another individual, just have more knowledge and information about the world, space, people, planet, materials, and everything. Like they say, more advanced people. But nevertheless, the way it looks, man, there's a lot of people running around stressed out. I talked with a young lady last week. She was in literal tears. She was just crying, because she was explaining that she's so stressed out about all the things that she see taking place. She's so worried about, the job, her children, her life, how things going to be, that she just broke down in tears, And right now on planet Earth, this is a real critical time that we in. But I know this may sound a little strange to some of you all, but being that we in this particular position that we in on planet Earth, we this generation of people that's alive on planet Earth now, we're actually in a good, I don't know if I should say that. We're witnessing a new world being birthed or brought on this planet, concerning humans, mankind, or whatever, however you want to call it. And we're coming from one state of existence to another. Now, here's what I believe. I believe that this particular state of living on this planet is going to be better for the majority, because you see, we have been dominated. These people on this earth have been dominated by a very, 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 very small amount of number of wealthy people that's moving and grooving and pushing and shoving and arrogantly coming up with everything that they want in the way they want it, damn everybody else, to the detriment and the suffering of other people. And they're doing what they're doing and don't give a crap about how it negatively impact the planet itself or even the other people that's less fortunate than they are. And so they just trouncing and treading and doing and don't give a. Now we're coming out from under that because the planet itself, nor the inhabitants upon the planet, can just continue on like that. Look at what happened when all those human beings were sitting in the houses for all that period of time. The animals began to come out. The air began to become clean. It was some people over in China. They said, some elderly people, they said, wow, they haven't seen the mountain range from the city in 30 years because of so much smog created by humans. You understand? The humans, not the animals. When the humans were sitting in their houses, the animals, the world, and everything could breathe and rejuvenate itself. I've said on more than one occasion that this planet is a live, living organism. You don't need to do anything to heal the planet. The planet will heal itself. What you need to do is stop doing the things that's destroying the planet and making it sick with all of the chemicals that's being extracted from the earth and put out upon the earth as deadly chemical, destroying life on planet Earth. That's what's taking place. Those elderly people in China said, wow, we haven't seen those mountains in 30 years because of smog, pollutions that factories are emitting upon the world. They don't care. They don't care. They can care less. You know, it's their money. That's all they're concerned about. You know, it's their money. And so, you know, nevertheless, as bad as it is for some people, and you listen, we have some people that because of this situation that's befallen upon mankind, it's just like one day, you know, we was walking down the street and bam, somebody just popped us over the head and everything changed. Now here it is, humans, we going to long our little lives, you know, doing what we doing. We're not bothering anybody. I don't know anybody that's trying to do some dirt or some terroristic activity. All of the years I've been on this planet, I have never encountered not one individual or even knew of an individual that know of an individual that knows somebody that's trying to do some dirt. But when you look on their news, they're talking about a terrorist. They're talking about a bandit. They're talking about, you know, but I don't know nobody. And if I ask each and every one of you listeners now, do you know of someone that's really literally trying to do some dirt, blow something up, do something terroristic? You don't even know. And then if you begin to ask people day in and day out, you won't even find anybody. Because most of the people on this planet are actually peaceful people. All they want to do is live and just enjoy life. And you can't do that for some arrogant sapsucker that's got a whole hell of a lot of money and a whole big evil ass spirit. That's the one that's on the way out. And that is what I want to say to you. We're in a threshold of change, going from one state of existence to another. And we're arriving at a state of existence where it's going to be much, 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 mucho better for all men, women, and children. It just cannot continue like this. You mean to tell me just a handful of few people with all the money, evil as hell, and everything they do is at the detriment? I mean, what the hell? So this is why I'm saying that, you know, this planet very well could have already been inhabited by another intellect that does not have the best interests of mankind at hand. Yeah. You know, because when you look at it, who would sit up and think of a program to just kill all people? For what? Nobody bother you. For what? Why? That man, that woman, those children, they're not bothering you. Why you just want to kill them? Talking about a depopulation program. What the hell is that? Why? Leave the damn people alone. Let the people live. But then, you know, that's not even smart, because if you wipe out all of these people, who the hell gonna be there to make all your money? I guess, you know, the billions of dollars that you got, you think that shit gonna last forever. But when you look at history, there have never been a time in history that any fiat currency lasted and lasted and lasted for hundreds and hundreds of years. Every single currency that have ever been upon the face of earth have come to an end. And it's pretty damn arrogant for America to sit up and think that the dollar is going to last forever. It ain't. Just like all the rest of them. You know, the economists did a study of fiat currency. And, you know, they started at the letter A, and they was going to go all the way to Z, because you got, you know, currency, different names. And so they started at the letter A. And, you know, when they got through with the letter A and they got halfway through the letter B, they had went through 600. You hear me? Over the years. long time, 100, 200 years. Over these years, many, many decades, they researched starting at the letter A and got halfway through the letter B and had studied over 600 different fiat currency, and not a one has lasted through the test of time. And America arrogantly think they're going to last forever. So what am I saying? If you're a billionaire and you got $53 billion, that ain't going to last. That ain't going to last. It's coming to an end. Yeah, okay, it may have been 100 years, may have been 200 years already. But just like all the other fiat currency throughout time didn't last, your money ain't going to last. And so, I think it's extremely arrogant for any billionaire to sit up and think that they shit going to last forever. Okay, so let's run a scenario. They talking about depopulating the planet Earth. Okay, so they have made all this money off of people. Not horses, birds, or trees, but other humans. They've done some type of business, and the humans have used it, have been involved somewhere, shape, form, or fashion. And that has brought them unimaginable amount of wealth. Okay? So now you mean to tell me you got a program that you got in place to destroy billions of people. So you're saying that the money that you have, that's all that you're going to worry about getting. You don't need anymore because, according to what they're saying, if you're talking about destroying 2, 3, 4, 5 billion people, you're not going to have the numbers anymore that can keep that type of income coming up. And I know your greedy ass want to keep getting all the damn money you can get and don't even need it. I mean, what the hell are you going to do with $100 billion? When you got houses everywhere, you got all Rolls Royce, you got all the cars, all the houses, all the furniture, all the clothes, all the shoes. What the hell else? All the grass. What else? The best cell phone. I mean, what else you want to do? You got $100 billion. And there are people that got more than that. What the hell else you want to do? Some of them sapsuckers just went to space. Didn't do nothing. Just got on a damn rocket. Boom! And went straight up and came back. Millions of dollars gone. And you got people running around the world hungry as a big dog. And these jokers done blowed away so many $1 million, just like they say, blow it out your ass and just do nothing with it, just shit on the money. And you could have easily took, $1 million and fed a whole bunch of people, but you just don't give a damn. That's what I'm saying. These mofos got to be from another damn planet. Seriously. I mean, look, out in LA, United States of America, 40,000 people homeless, sleeping in the street. Does anybody give a damn? No. What's his name? Steve Mnuchin over there at the Federal Reserve. His father bought a piece of artwork. It was a rabbit, a silver rabbit. Some clown that made a silver rabbit and polished it up. It's real, real shiny. And he bought it for $90 million. Just a piece of metal. At the end of the day, it was just a piece of metal shaped like a rabbit, looked real shiny and pretty. $90 million. Bought it, put it somewhere, the house, I don't know. But the point I'm making is dude spent a $90 million on a damn piece of metal. Can't eat it, can't kiss it, can't make love to it. It won't go out and buy you nothing. It's just a piece of metal sitting over there. $90 million. You could, I mean, you got 40,000 people out there in the streets living, don't have a hope and a prayer, no help or nothing. And you're on the other side of the country dropping $90 million, you have to stop and think about that. I mean, I can't even fathom the mindset that will cause a person to be able to do something like that and know that there are people that's on the planet just starving. You got to be another mofo from another damn world that just don't give a damn. Seriously. I can't even begin to imagine the thought process that those people would go through. Billions of dollars. Millions of people just hungry. And you know, that $90 million, hell, he could have took $10 million and changed the life of 40,000 people and still had $80 million left. You talk a little strong smack to the person with the that was selling the rabbit. Take this 80 million cash. I'm gonna take this other 10 million and go out there and help some people. No, they don't think like that. You can't be human. I've seen humans do some real beautiful things for other humans that didn't have $100 million, $50 million, $100 billion, $50 billion, $10 billion, $1 billion, no billion. I've seen people that just had a job that have done much, much more and better for other people. But people that really, truly can afford to do it, that's sitting up with all that money, catching dust, that you ain't never gonna use. You'll be dead in hell before you even get to the scratch of it. But you're so daggone cold-hearted and selfish and self-centered that you won't even say, okay, hell, I'll break off $1 million. Hell, I think I spend that much on house maintenance a year and help some people. That's why I got you looking at outer space, because that's where these bandits got to be from. Because I don't give them no credit for being human beings, you know, because I've seen, you know, what humans do for each other, you understand? And I've seen some beautiful things from humans. So it's just like these 4 planets. You start on the left, 2, 3, 4, or you can start on the right, 2, 3, 4. You're going from one station to another. And I believe the reality is that we're on a threshold of change and we're going from one state of existence to another. But where we're going is that the entire populace, the majority, this time at this new station of life on planet Earth, the majority will live lavish. There will be no want, you know, no starving. You don't have to be starving. You don't have to be hungry. People don't have to be leaving their countries trying to go to another country, don't want you there, throwing you back to where you came from because they the one that screwed up your country. And now you just trying to have a little better life. You ain't coming to do nothing to nobody. You'll work whatever job just to have a little better life. And they throw your ass back where you came from. And where you came from is screwed up because of what they did to your country. Yeah, that's what kind of bullshit going on around here. Just a bunch of evil. That's why I keep saying, man, I don't think these heathens are humans that's behind all this stuff. Can't be. You ain't gonna tell me that you are natural, real, red-blooded, natural, organic human. You okay? Hell no, you ain't okay. You sitting up with all of the means, ways, and abilities to help people, and you won't do a damn thing. Matter of fact, what you do are things that cause people's lives to be more uncomfortable. Look at what the hell happening in America's government. They were talking about Trump. Hell, I don't know this Trump doing this kind of bullshit. That's what I see going on here with Biden. You understand? So Trump might not have been a bad deal. Shit, I mean, to look at it for real now. You know, people run around stressed the hell out and looking at all this and all this. Done came out of Afghanistan and left them people over there. Americans? Oh, snap. Damn, did I say that? Oops. Left them Americans over there to get back by any way they can. Came in with other country transport. Man, I got off that plane. Now, you know, it's just crazy as hell. You create enemies by the dumb stuff that you do. Then you turn around talking about a threat to America. You did it. I mean, all this dumb stuff you doing, you creating enemies. You understand? You creating enemies. Just like they just told me today, the Israelis up there in Jerusalem trying to make a park out of an area, and it happened to be a burial ground for the Palestinian. And the people are saying that the equipment is digging up dirt and they can see human bones in the dirt. Then they up there raising hell. Raising hell. And then the Israelis talking about, well, we want to do things, to enhance the life, improve the life of the Palestinians. You got, boy, these bandits. Do you see that? Now, if you want to enhance the life of the Palestinian, why the hell is you up there digging up their burial ground and they seeing bones of their relatives? The only reason why they doing that is because the Israelis the only one with guns. The Israelis the only one with guns. That's why. Israel has a military and the Palestinians don't. But as soon as everybody get a gun and you level the playing field, that shit changed. That whole conversation changed. Everybody got a gun, nigga. Now you gonna respect what I'm saying. Now shut up and listen to me. But see, as long as the enemy is standing up with a gun that don't like you, you're gonna catch hell. There's no way you're gonna get a break. That's why America run around here with 11 aircraft carriers on the 7 seas and building more. Because at the end of the day, they know what really is the power. Whoever can whoop that butt better than everybody else. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But at the end of all of this, I just need you to do the best you can at keeping calm, staying focused, whatever you need to do to relax or try to relax. I need you to do that because this thing ain't over with. It ain't over with. We're in a threshold of change, and this new era that we're going into is going to be much, much better for mankind on planet Earth. Trust me, it just cannot stay like this. Because time has shown us everything change. Nothing stays the same. Even though change can be real slow, but it's going to change. It's going to change. And I believe that we're living in the threshold of that change. And all of this that you see taking place is the way that you change a real powerful, deep-rooted element into another one. It's like, when you try to take a tree down, you're trying to cut a tree that's been there for years and years and years. The roots are real deep. So it's harder to take an old tree down that have grown deep roots than it is for you to take a young tree down that don't have, deep roots like that. So this evil demonic system has been in place for a long time. And so that means it changing or falling down or being taken out is going to take a lot of effort. But it can be done. Every tree that need to fall has been fallen. Every tree that need to have been taken down, we've taken it down. So don't think that, this is the end of the road. It's not. And I know a lot of people, sadly, are stressed out, confused, stressed, confused, and really just don't know what to think or do. And if you're one of those individuals, at the sound of my voice, I want you to just take you a deep breath and relax. If you need to drink you some water, a beer, some liquor, smoke you a doobie, whatever you figure you might need to do to get your calm on, then I'm going to need you to do that. And I'm going to need you to get calm. Because it ain't over with. All you got to do is stay focused, stay strong, keep putting one foot in front of the other, we will get past this. It looked bad, and for some people it is. Some people have been put to death on this thing, but a lot of people still alive. And all we have to do actually is rally together, because it's way more us than them. And it's unity amongst the people is strength on the planet. I just want to say those few words to you. See if I can give you a bit of encouragement to let you know it ain't over with. It looks a certain kind of way, but it's not over with. Always, I enjoy the opportunity to say a few words into your ear. And, my endeavor is to put some positive energy out there, give you some things to think about, work to relieve the stress that you're experiencing. And I know it's pretty tough. Nevertheless, it's not over with. We're doing good. And at all costs, remember, I love you from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. And that means all the time. This has been your great brother, Nubian King, broadcasting from Israel, Northeast Africa. I love you. Thank you.